Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this is Savion Williams on the return. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, set. Yellow. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Tanner Brown on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Brown on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. It's a small gain up to the 38. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Red, 38. Red, cycle. Ready.
Play action, Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Savion Williams, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. The left side, Sanders has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Let's cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Yellow, set.
Love from the gun. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Set, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now Brown on to send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another one for Gibbs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
A give, left side for Gibbs. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Packers' 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. At the end of it, and he loses the ball. And that goes out through the end zone. so a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Gonna be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20.
Retains possession.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Ready?
On the sneak, it's Love. And he gets in, touchdown! The Packers take a second quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown! On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions, 14.
Now Brown on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Back to throw now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And he's good for a Detroit first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Check that.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They're throwing it. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's go now.
They'll air it out on third. Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Lions tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jaden Reed to return this. Showing a little burst so far. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, there was no business decision being made there, Kate. He knew his responsibility of the team. He was the last line of defense. No getting out of the way. Not for that kicker. He was making sure that was not going the whole way back. Not on his account.
First and 10 from the 43. Coming right is Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete left side, it's just long. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Lions 21.
Now Brown on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. Looking to throw here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. He's going to throw it again. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back on 2nd and goal. On the move, headed right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 28.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Quick. Yep. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
28-yard line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the results. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. Set go.
Throwing from the gun. Connects. This is to Slaw. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
28 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, taking that contact to come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. It's inside the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Love on 3rd and short. Got his man. It's Golden. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
Let's get ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready, ready. Black ball, Edo blue. Cut.
Play fake, it's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He gets it headed right. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. They only made it to 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Set, hut. 33, yellow, 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They call this a 4-yard pickup. So now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
It's 4th.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 35.
Now Brown on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll throw it here on 1st. left side by Laporta. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up after hitting Taylor in the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the double.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Smash. Red. 40. Black.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Yellow. 22.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw. Here's Love. Headed out right. Man downfield. He's got it. That's Dobbs. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
52 Blaster. Here's Flight Blue. 50 Green. Blaster. 6. Rail. Yellow. Ready.
To the air with Love. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now Love on the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead.
The kicker on for the
It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Brown on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. A lot of space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He has the first over the middle. And this takes him down to the 10. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. White, yellow, 43.
Love now, off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Play action, Love. Has it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At their 48-yard line.
Yellow. Set. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Steel, black. Blue, striker. Slice, blue. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Here we go. Snap. Red.
First down,
red.
Packers.
Stick it in the air. Love. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Black shot, black stick, leather. Needle blue. Cut.
Once more, it's Love. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
52 blue. Cut, cut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Down.
First down,
Here we go.
Green Bay.
10 black. Drill green. Claws red.
Working inside the red zone. By the pylon. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative.
And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth quarter lead. Brown now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Brown on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Trying for the deep ball. This is brought in at the 50. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
19 shots. Half the 60. Half the 60.
From the red zone now. Laporta with the grab. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Down. Right. White. Black 40. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. Tuxedo blue. Set cut.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
He'll look to throw it. Buying some time left. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Quick. Set. Cut. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Set. Cut.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Set. Ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set.
It's a designed run for him. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Tanner Brown out in the game's biggest moment. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And they've taken back the lead. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.